Stakeholders are lamenting incessant attacks by bandits which have heightened risks for acute food crisis in Nigeria. This is even as they vow to unite against terror rather than do anything that could promote it. But they say that the adoption of new approaches by the government will address the specific political, economic and social challenges that encourage banditry and terrorism in the country. Joining us now from our Abuja studio to discuss the effect of insecurity on the food supply value chain and make recommendations for possible solutions is an agriculturist, Mr. Shittu Mohammed. It's good to have you on Newsday.
Good morning or good afternoon. Thank you.
All right, so let's start with your assessment of the situation in the country. What are your thoughts and what's your take?
For us as a people, as a nation, a country, it is so bad now that the banditry may allow there could be a short of food security this time around because people that are supposed to be in their farms, as I'm talking to you, are even running for their own life. So it's a situation that we need to quickly provide solution for that. And for us to have solution to this, it is time that we take it. Our government must take a deliberate policy with which to take people back to farm. And the only way to do that is for us, we have been saying, let us clear this forest that these bandits are using. Since 2006, I'm an advocate of this, that we should allow each state to come up with their crops that they have comparative advantage on. If they come up with what they have comparative advantage on, we can now look at how government will quickly clear this bush, share those areas that need to be shared to farmers, and then make it a group farming. That is community farming. In each state, each local government, we have 774 local government. We should take a deliberate act, maybe through National Agricultural Land Development Authority, which they've established, to establish demonstration farms and then be able to take people to these farms and then provide all necessary incentives. We can create it. It's what government can do as I'm talking to you from today. It's a matter of policy. It's a matter of making, it's a deliberate issue because food is one of the major security that a human being, if you don't have food, all other things is dead. So we must as quickly as possible take these steps.
Indeed, Alhaji Mohammed. Now, let's take a look at other factors. There are environmental issues like famine and flooding, and of course, these have also affected the food subsector. Are there any contingencies to take care of natural phenomena when they occur in Nigeria, especially pertaining to food security, you think?
Yes, we just didn't want to take steps. We can dam these rivers. We can be able to also, there are ways government could do. If we know that every year River Niger and River Benue will overflow, why can't we create a way that we can dam some area and divert those water to those dams for the use of the farmers? It's because we don't have a mechanized farming around those two rivers. If you establish mechanized farming, all the local government around that rivers should now be encouraged to open farms around that and bring up farmers and train and then mechanize. You know, when you mechanize, it will attract the young ones. And then we must make our rural area attractive. How do we do that? There are solar now. We can get either through wind in Katsina. If you go to the other side, you can use solar. If you go to the other side, you can use hydro. Electricity is major thing that will attract people back to the rural area. And then we must also, as a country, now look at how do we process. Not because if you look at what we grow, 70 or even 60% rot on their way. So you only have 40% that the farmer will go and sell, and then it comes to city and get. What we are saying, it's time to encourage processing. Send processing equipment to all this local area. And that is why I come with that program to say each local government should come up with crops that they have comparative advantage. All those local government by those rivers,